Oh, hold on. Let me turn on the lights. Hey kids, it's time for Kids Corner. So today I have for you my little garden, and in this little garden I get to grow all types of things, lots of greens or herbs, and I can grow them year round, which is really cool. And right now, I'll give you a look at what I'm growing. It's the same plant, just two different colors of plants. And I am going to let you guess after a while of what these plants might be. So today's topic and this week's chapters that we're talking about in the book of John are chapters 18 and 19. And interestingly enough, these two chapters talk first about a garden and ends in a garden. So the first garden, Jesus is betrayed by Judas and the soldiers take him away. And in the last part of chapter 19, they put Jesus into a tomb at a garden. And between these two stories in the garden is the story of Jesus. And it's probably one of the most darkest times in his life, as well as for his friends, family, and followers as well. And of course, Jesus made the decision that he was going to give up his life so that others, all of us, can have eternal life. But at that time, not a lot of people, or probably no one, had any hope or knew what was going to happen. And when Jesus was put on the cross, they were confused. They were really sad, and they didn't know what was going to happen in the future. So back to this garden. Have you guys guessed what I might have planted here? If you said spinach, you were right. Good job. And so here, when spinach plants grow and they have their whole life cycle, they give all their energy to, grow the greens and everything. But at the very end of their life, they produce a seed. So all the energy just goes into seed producing. And these seeds, when they fall to the ground and get mixed into the dirt, and the temperature and moisture are just perfect, these seeds will sprout. Well, of course, we don't want to see our plants die, but for some plants, they have to die so that they can give life for the next year. And even though that's basically what Jesus did, he died so that we can have life, his followers at the time, the people that loved him, did not know this was going to happen. And all the confusion and sadness that was going on in their hearts were, very hard for them. But, thankfully, it didn't have to stay for the very long, because it didn't even last a week and they found out what great news there was. John 15:13 says, "Greater love has no one than this, that he lay down his life for his friends." That means that Jesus showed the ultimate love for each one of us. And by laying down his life, we can have eternal life and have life living with him in heaven forever. So I hope through these stories, though they're very dark and sad, that you will be reminded that his love is the light that brings us to a close relationship to him.